Hi everybody, it's Julie. I have the first video. This is going to be our mini challenge in the challenge for our first one for 2023. So this will be mini challenge in the challenge 1.123. 1.123, and you're going to be able to unlock a couple of things for your January Just Junk Journal challenge here on the Dear Julie Julie channel by doing this mini challenge in the challenge. Remember that you are posting your mini challenge in the challenge in the event in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. So today we are going to be using a napkin, and I had gotten these napkins from Spectrum Art Creations. We get to use one napkin. Okay, so my other ones are going to have to go over here somewhere. Okay, so one napkin. We are going to get, and then you get to use the rest of the napkin. Okay, so we're unlocking one napkin and we're unlocking a stamp set. And I'm choosing this one by Crafter's Companion. I also got this at Spectrum Art Creations. And so there we go. Stamps. So we're going to be using stamps in this napkin stamps. I have a dryer sheet. I have a paint chip. Okay. And I have this Kohl's privacy envelope with that beautiful color in there. And I have this envelope. And I have already taken this envelope and I have opened it. Okay, so 2 privacy envelopes is the requirement for this this one. 2 privacy envelopes, a dryer sheet, or like a piece of cheesecloth. Basically, that's it. Okay, so or something similar. Actually, if you have like onion netting or something like that, that might work in this as well. So I'm going to pull that out because it does go with my colors. So this was on my onions that I just bought. And I have to hide this from Lucy. She loves this. She plays with this. And she plays with the one that the tomatoes on the vine come on. Okay, so the paint chip is optional, but this is going to give me another color. And but you do need to use 2 privacy envelopes, and you and something that's going to give you a texture, and it does need to be junk. Okay, now I also will have this packaging that I can use. Okay, and that's up to you if you want to use your packaging or not. I will probably go ahead and take this and keep this with the stamps, but I might go ahead and use this. It just, it's bulky and takes up space. So, yeah, but there we go. Remember, you did get to choose one stamp pad for your, in your kit. So I have this stamp pad. I have, and I'll have these stamps. Okay, so we're going to start with the napkin, and I have my large envelope here, and I want to put this onto this envelope. Glue stick. And so I have my mono glue stick. I get these at Spectrum Art Creations. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, I was going to have my napkin ready, and then I went, oh, I probably should go ahead, and we have a lot of new people that are in the challenge this time. So welcome. If you are brand new to a Dear Julie Julie challenge, welcome. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And just so you know, we do a challenge each month, and this month we are using Just Junk But we have this special thing called the Monday mini challenge in the challenge. This time our Monday is on Tuesday. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. This is like getting 2 napkins. So we'll be saving that. But I now got this down. I mean, look at, oh gosh, beautiful. Beautiful. The napkins that we get from Spectrum Art Creations, sometimes they're from other countries even. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I am putting my glue stick down onto just this one side, okay? I'm going to put it on just this one side. And I'm actually doing this as one of my first things because I want to use this as a page in my journal. Okay, so now I'm going to carefully bring this over, and I want this to line up with the middle of the page right here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it down. And by doing it this way, I should be able to get the crinkles and the wrinkles out. Okay, and again, I'm just doing the one page. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to fold this over. Okay, and I'm going to pull this back so that it's just even with the page. Okay, and you see down here, we missed a little. We'll go ahead and make sure that my page is fully down and then pull this back. Okay. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh. I love it. Now you could just go ahead and continue on, but I don't want to use my whole napkin on this one thing. So I am going to go ahead and cut right along here. You could use water, but remember, we're limited this time. We've only got certain tools we're able to use. By the way, yes, you are able to use a sew machine. Okay? All Dear Julie Julie challenges, you're going to be able to use your sew machine. Okay? Just FYI. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, and this, I already measured it with the book cover that I'm planning to use, and it fits. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that, because I think I'm too late to pull it. Well, maybe I can pull it right up to the edge. Yeah. Okay, then I can put that down, so I can get a nice, good cut. Now, even though my butterfly is going to be upside down, I think that'll be okay. Okay, we're going to turn it over this way. But you see there, we get a nice piece that we can probably use like on a tag or something. Okay, so I have that beautiful poppy, which makes me think I'm probably going to bring in the poppy kit into this this journal. And I was trying to decide whether to put that on there and then bring that over onto this side of this page. We'll do the bottom first. Oh, we can cut this flap off. I'm not going to use that flap. I've really got to find my resist the sticky scissors. Okay, so we'll come down and do the bottom. I think we'll just cut this one across the bottom. I can see. Okay. Okay. That is a nice piece that we could have used in a strip page, but we'll go ahead and cut this off. If I was using, if I was able to use my fancy scissors, I go ahead and use those right there. I think that would have been kind of cool. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to go ahead and come over to this side, and I'm going to put glue along there and make sure it goes all the way to the edge. It's kind of weird the way that didn't. Okay, and then fold it over, and that will give us a nice edge on this and give us some color on this page. And look, we can see through and see that. I have an idea for this page, but there I have a beautiful page to add in to my journal. And I'll show you, this is the book cover that I have. So it's just a little bit big, so I might have to cut, I'm going to cut it from the bottom though. We'll cut, yeah. Cut a little from the bottom and a little from the top. And see, I was measuring it by this piece, I bet, because I wasn't worried about it fitting. Okay, so that'll fit inside, no problem. Okay, so adding napkin to an envelope. And I love this because then that gives me this as something that I can add in to the journal as well. So now I have this page over here, and I need to fix it. Okay, I'm okay with this, like this. We could go ahead and cut out just a piece of the napkin and add it here, but I'm not going to. Okay, so for the next part, for right now, I'm going to leave that, okay? For the next part, I have this, and so we're going to go ahead and open this one up. The thing about privacy envelopes is I love this. Okay, I love that we have something that we can use. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, I think. Okay, does that match this one? Pretty much. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this right across here. Okay, so you have to use 2 privacy envelopes. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. That's going to make this stronger. And I will glue it down just so that it doesn't... there we go. Glue that down. Okay, we can add this onto here. And then we'll be able to cut around it, okay? I still haven't figured out what I'm using this journal for, which is kind of a bummer because that kind of helps me figure out what I'm going to do. But I'm going to add a border tuck right here on this side. And so I'm going to use this kind of to help me figure out where to put it. Oh, come on. Wouldn't be a Dear Julie Julie video if we didn't have a glue problem, would it? Okay. And now I've got the yucky sticky glue on my fingers. Okay, so we're going to go around like this. And we'll come over and go up. Okay. Now, I do not want to get glue on that. So we're going to pull that back over, and let's put this down. Okay. And then I'm going to cut off my edge. But there I've got a border tuck. Okay. And you see my edge is a little bit bigger. Okay, so now we've got to use the stamp set to unlock the stamp set for you to be able to use it anywhere you want in your journal. Okay, so choose your stamp set wisely. This was the only stamp set that I had that was going to go with my Paris theme. I'm going to be using the Paris DearJulieJulie digital kit and the pages and ephemera kit that goes with it as well. So that is going to give me, whoa, a mess. I'm going to have this border tuck here, this, and this. And so far, I love it. Now, I am going to have to do something with that. But, okay. So, stamps. So, I have this. And it's like, oh, that is so cool. I'm going to go ahead and just cut that. Okay. So I don't accidentally use that, but okay. We'll cut this. We'll have this totally ready for another idea. Okay. So I love it. Okay. So my stamp set. I'm going to take my stamp set and let's see. I got this one as it's a stamp set of stamps. Okay, pull the backing sheet off and then pull these off. And I really should have already pulled these off and gotten them off of there just so that they would be ready. Okay, so now we'll put you back where you go, put the top on the glue stick, put it where it goes. And so it's January and I'm going to be working on several projects, as well as I really want to get my craft room finished. So there's that. I'm also, while I have this one out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp one of these on the paint chip. Okay. you know, because I have it out. So this was a Crafter's Companion. I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. And let's see, what's the next one that we want to use? How about the Moulin Rouge with the windmill? Okay. Push that up. Okay. We'll do the same thing. We'll put it on here. On here, it's losing some of its, it's taking more ink, but that's okay. So, Patreons, you Emerald Patreons, just so you know, your January kit is Paris based. So, and it will be going out early, hopefully, as soon as I get a little bit more Christmas put away and I can get into the room. Oh, this one's Love Struck. I think, well, this one's Kimono Italian Silk, which is kind of funny. We're going to put Paris on Italian Silk there. Oh, look it! It's the puppy! Huh! So, yeah, so it's going to be Paris with a red and black theme is what you're getting in your January kits. January 18th, Wednesday, 1 o'clock, we will have a craft with me using the Emerald's December kit, which is a blue kit, and it's kind of blues and grays, and we will also be using their they got bird digitals as their digitals this month that are blue, and so we'll be using those along with the lace pages that we got. Yeah, see that moved. Oh well. That was me. I did not have a steady hand. Now, if I knew what my fabric was, I would go ahead and stamp on some of the fabric also. But I've got an idea of what I want to use, but I haven't totally chosen it. There's sunflowers in this as well. We'll go with this fleur-de-lis. So I did find out, I was looking up dates for things last night, and Fat Tuesday is after Valentine's Day this year, which is, as I was figuring out, I want to decorate my house for all the holidays like I used to. And so that's one of the holidays that we used to have a party, a Mardi Gras party the weekend before. It was a blast. We had a really good time. So we did the dog. We might get to do all of them, huh? Anyway, you wanted to go ahead and stamp the images of your your stamp set. You do not have to do them like I'm doing them here. But you do need to stamp them and on your one of your envelopes. So however you want to. You could just stamp it and make it the other page. Like this page could just stamp on that if you wanted. I'm thinking that I may make the gold pen my pen. I did a video earlier today, and then I've kind of changed the direction that I was going. So I don't know. Okay, so we'll do the one with the sunflowers. I think these are going to be fun to use. Is anybody else doing Paris for January? I love, well, the French, I have French Fashionista digital that would work good with France. I have the Paris Très Jolie postcards and the Paris Très Jolie pages and ephemera kits. Both of them, I think, would be a lot of fun to use. Okay. So, we do choose a prize out of the mini challenge and the challenge. People that finish and post their finished mini challenge and the challenge. Okay, so I've got these. So these stamps that I'm using, these were from Spectrum Art Creations. My the napkins were from Spectrum Art Creations. And now we're going to go ahead and we'll set these aside and let them dry. We're going to bring this one back. Okay. And let's see, my book cover. Okay, it's like right at the edge there. Okay, I think we need to do something down here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these. I wish I could use my other scissors, my postage stamp scissors. And if this wasn't for the challenge, I would. But these are going to give me stamps. And I love the color. Again, I think this was Kohl's envelope. I might have saved this for a while because I don't think we've gotten Kohl's mail in a while. Okay. I'm thinking about using this down here to help with this. Okay. So cutting all the pieces. And I'm going to want more colors, so I'm probably going to use some of the ones from some of these need to be trimmed after also. But this gives me some other color that I can use in the journal as well. So we did a border tuck from using the color, and I like that it had that fancy edge there. I think that was kind of cool. Okay, this one needs... Some of them I just cut out. I didn't really trim them nicely. Okay, so that gives me those. Okay, and then let's see, are these are not dry. Well, this one's dry. Yeah, they're taking a while to dry. Okay, what I'm thinking is we could add a pocket. I really wanted to put a pocket on this side, but I think we could add a pocket to this side. And so we do need to make a pocket as one of our things. And I can go ahead and grab another envelope. So this is my gift box that I might use, but it's kind of blue, so I might not use it because it's very blue. Okay, there's those. Okay, so this is an AT&T. I don't think that one's gonna work, but we can. Kind of wanted to use this though as another page. So what if we grab a blue AT&T envelope? Okay, I've got lots of the blue ones, and we'll go ahead and cut it across here like this. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and cut this. So I'm using this as paper because remember, you can use any paper in this challenge as long as it is got a Dear Julie Julie digital or it's junk. So so this is junk mail, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut this just a little bit smaller. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this over. Okay, and I want to add this onto here. Okay, you know what? It can also fold over. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll add our glue stick. We're going to use another piece of our napkin. I really do try and use all the scraps while I'm making the journal. And so even though there might be something that might be more fun for this one. Okay, I just want to get it on here. Okay, and smooth it out. And that's going to give us a nice little pocket. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that around. And I'm just putting the glue on the napkin itself. That's what I'm trying to do there. Okay. Then we'll come up here, go across the top. Remember, we had already folded that, so it should go over pretty easily. And that just gives us a stronger pocket on the top, okay? Now I can come down here. I'm gonna go ahead and come across all that. Okay. And make sure that I line up with this edge and line up. It can go over the bottom because I can cut that. Okay, oops, I didn't. Oops, I didn't glue this. So we'll add some glue over here. And then over here, I'm going to put my glue on the edge of this. Okay. So we're adding a nice little pocket right there. Put these off. Okay. Fold this over. And we'll go ahead and cut this off. So if you are joining in on the challenge this month, please come back and tell us on this video and what your theme is. If you have a theme, tell us what your theme. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add one of these down here. Okay, cut that straighter. I'm going to add that right down there, and that's going to help with that. We'll take the top off this, but that'll help with where that was ripped. Okay, there's always something that you can do to fix things in a junk journal. That's one of the greatest things. Very forgiving. Junk journals are very forgiving. Okay, so there we have a pocket. We've used junk mail, okay, for the base. I've added a piece of the napkin. So pocket is one of the items that we have to do. So we're gonna go ahead and have this be one of our items. So it has a base. It has napkin as one of its embellishment pieces. And then I think, oh yeah, I think we'll bring this over on that side. And you know what? We're going to add another ink color. So if you do this mini challenge, you can add a second ink color. And I am going to add my gold. If you saw my day 2 starry for the Junk Journal January challenge with Meg's journals, I used this gold, and I just think it will be really pretty. So you can add a second stamp pad also by doing this challenge, this mini challenge in the challenge. Okay, there we go. I'll add that. Okay, so we've used this stamped image, napkin, gold edging. And you know what? We can go ahead and, it's not super easy to do this. But there is gold in this napkin as well. So, and with this, I will have done, ooh, I like that. We'll just rub some on there, like that. Ooh, look at that. Okay. And I've had this stamp pad for so long. It's Yasumoto, made in Japan, stamp pad gold. Okay, so it's just gonna give us pieces of gold. Oh, wow. I love it. Okay. Okay, so I have used my two junk journal privacy envelopes. Okay, so privacy envelopes have something on the inside to make it so that you can't read through what is inside the envelope. Okay, so that's what the privacy envelope is. So it'll have like the little hash marks, and they come in all different colors. You guys saw me use a red one at Christmas time that I had in my stash. And this is going to be a set of pages for inside my journal. Now, I will need to have something in this pocket, and I will need to have something in here when we are finished. So, yeah. Okay, so you are able to add a stamp pad, a stamp set, and a napkin. Okay, so a stamp pad, stamp set, and a napkin. Now, I did have you pull out these other things, and that is because we're going to use these over here. Okay, so I have a dryer sheet, and I'm going to tear it. And it is a used dryer sheet, but it's amazing that they still, when you pull them apart, they will still have fragrance. Okay, so then I'm just going to come over here and pull a little more off. Okay, so there. And then, you know, I really wanted to use one of these if they're dry, but I want a colorful one. How about with the dog? Okay, so this was a paint chip. This was not required for this part of the challenge, but I think that one came in the Farmer Emerald package, that paint chip. I think that's where I had that from. So each month the emeralds get a little package from me, and then we get to use that. And I did one that was farmhouse, and then we used it. I think I want this all the way at the back behind the dryer sheet, and then this. Okay. And I'm going to glue it on because I don't want to close the pocket by stapling it. Okay. So I have another idea that I want to do with the stamp set, with those pieces. And I think we can put that down right on that, just like that. Okay, and then where's our little dog? Oh, there it is. I still haven't found the the definition of care on my desk. It got lost on my desk somewhere. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I did mention that I was going to do another one of these that'll have another page from my journal. So I'm going to show you my other idea using those stamp pieces. Okay. And of course, if you have postage stamps or just little tiny pictures that you want, you can make those. And what I was thinking was that we could do an edge that was like a snippet. Okay, so using these things. Okay, so we'll have some pieces of this. This will kind of match or go along with the paint chip poodle that we just did. So we'll have some pieces of dryer sheet. I consider dryer sheet junk. My husband uses dryer sheets. No, not dryer sheets. He uses the lint from the dryer. Sorry about that. And parchment paper. He rolls it in parchment paper and makes fire starters for our fireplace. They work. Okay, so if we take and go ahead and I'm going to use this. Whoops, I didn't want to go that far in, but that's okay. We'll go that far in on the top. Come on. My glasses are ready, but I had to let Tom use the Subaru because we're having rainstorms possibly, and probably where he's going today. So, okay, so let's do this quickly. We're going to add a few pieces of the dryer sheet. Okay. And the netting from the onions. Okay, so dryer sheet, netting from the onions. Okay, like that. And then we'll add these. I should have left this upside down. I didn't. It's been a week. I probably need to add acetone to my bottles. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to make an edge is what I'm going to do this time. And remember, I can use, because I was able to add this to my, basically it's been added to my kit here. And we'll go with one that's this direction. Okay. So this gives you a place that you can get color. So if you joined the group early, I did add a few things that you can use to the list. I had mentioned them in the... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on here, but I still need to cut it. Wallpaper and wrapping paper. I had mentioned them in the video, but somehow they didn't get put in the list of things that you can use. Okay, so there's that. I haven't figured out yet. Ooh, these are kind of cool. Aren't those kind of cool? I haven't figured out yet how I'm going to add in flowers. I want flowers in here, so I don't know. Maybe that'll be a mini challenge in the challenge. Make sure that you're asking your questions in the question post, because if you have the question, somebody else might have the question also, and that's a place that we can make sure that you get your question answered. Okay, so there's an edge using those stamps. I think that's going to be really, really, really cool. And you know, something can come in and just be held in there. So, and I can cut this page down or whatever I need to do, but I wanted to show you that idea. And I've cut out the second ply, and we're going to go ahead and attach it to this page right here. I was just getting ready to upload the video and went, you know what? We could add that, and I think it's going to be really, really a pretty addition. I love the way these napkin pages feel in the journal. It is a totally different texture, and so I thought, well, we might as well finish it. Okay, so I have the Eiffel Tower on this side. I want to make sure I get that. And I want to make sure that we are... Okay, so like this. I may have to pull it up and put it down this way. Okay. But you see, it's a very light print of that same print that we added to the other page. But look at how pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, want to go ahead and get in there and push those wrinkles in. I don't mind that they're there, but I want to make sure that they're sticking. And then I'm going to come over and I will do like I did on the other one. I'll be cutting all the way around this, but we'll be able to add this in. And I think that it's just going to be a gorgeous way to cover this other side of this privacy envelope. I'm just checking that all my edges are glued. And like I said, I'll go around, cut this out. And so this is what I have left of my napkin. And I have this little piece left of my junk mail. And I have dryer sheet, which this is all junk, so I can add more to it, but except for the napkin. Okay, so I hope that gives you some ideas using just junk to make your journal. And I hope you're excited about being able to add in another stamp pad. And along with that, you can add either a sponge or a brush, whatever or you want to use with it. And so your stamp set. So stamp pad, stamp set, and you get to add in a napkin. Okay, so stamp pad, stamp set, napkin, you get to add into your kit if you are participating in the mini challenge and the challenge. So what I did was I took this large envelope and I've made a page ensemble, and for my January Just Junk Journal Challenge 2023 journal, I used the napkin on this side, added some gold to it. I made a pocket. So pocket is one of our items that we have to add into our journal. So this will be my pocket. I used a junk mail envelope, privacy envelope, to make the base. I have used napkin. I stamped an image. So I've got stamp, and I used a stamp pad. So for inking, okay? So, and you can just see that gold. So the napkin and the stamp set that I used were from Spectrum Art Creations. And so I will be adding that in as one of my, for their game. So, yeah. The details video for this month's challenge is in the description box down below. And you watch that, follow the directions, and join us. We'd love to have you. Remember, there are prizes. I give away a free full digital to everyone that finishes the challenge. And we have a 2-hour virtual party that is only, it's exclusive to those that have finished. And it's a lot of fun. Find something to celebrate every day. Come back every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time and join us at the premiere. We have a live chat. You just hit that live chat button and come on in and say hello. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.